Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your reading. This will be the reading for September. But if you're reading this at any other time, feel free to embrace whatever messages you get. I'll be doing what's called a North Star reading. Usually consists of 5 cards. But if there's more, then we'll read it as we go. Alright. Starting off pretty quick. Here we go. Alright, so we have your 6 cards. Usually it's 5. It makes a star. Either way, it's 6 leads to your North Star, which is this first card here. And that is the 4 of Swords. You see we have the 3 swords up here and the sword down here. Now, this one usually comes with different meanings depending on the reading. The way I see it, maybe you want to achieve rest. Maybe you're tired, you've been going through a lot, whether it's through a lot of work, a lot of emotional draining, mental draining. Maybe there's a lot going on in your life and you want to achieve rest in some way or another. You want to just be at peace, maybe. Now, we do have the 3 swords hanging up here in the wall, and the 1 sword down here, as well as with the different color palette. And he is praying. Maybe he's praying for rest. Maybe he's taking a break. And he's holding this sword with him, not hanging it up just yet. Maybe he's taking a break and praying for something. Maybe you need to recharge and go back to the drawing board. Maybe that's your North Star, to kind of take a break and recharge, to go forward in what you want. Or maybe you want to just rest and settle down. Maybe you just relax and you're kind of done, for now. You just want to chill out and kick it, have some fun. Next one we have is the Ace of Pentacles. I'm using the Spanish version of the Rider-Waite deck. In Spanish it's As de Oros, and Oros is a pentacle. See here is the Ace of Pentacles, and always with the clouds is the divine, offering you a pentacle, offering you a coin. Pentacles are usually earthly things. A lot of times it's referred to as money, straight up a coin. Maybe some money will be offered to you from the divine spirits or gods, whatever you refer to. You'll have an earthly material thing. Maybe it's a tool. Maybe it's a new car, a new toy, like a new tool. Whatever it is that you find materially enjoying, you will receive that new opportunity. And the next card we have here is the 9 of Swords. That's a lot of swords staggered against each other, and it looks a little chaotic here. Even though it looks chaotic here, little, when you look at it like this, technically they're pretty even, they're pretty stable. And swords usually, like this one, is mentally. Maybe mentally you can't sleep. Mentally you're having nightmares. You're unable to rest. You're unable to take a break, which is what this is over here. Maybe you're stressed out, anxiety. There's something that's preventing you from resting. there's a lot going on in your life, something you're worried about. Maybe sometimes it's about love, someone you love that you're worried about, someone that's stressing you out, maybe in a relationship. There's something that is keeping you up at night and not letting you rest. The next card we have is the Knight of Pentacles. It's also Caballo de Oros. You see we have a black horse here with this knight, very calm, very stable. They don't look like they're moving, they look like they're maybe looking out. And he's holding a pentacle right here. He's offering this pentacle. And he's off into the fields. And again, as a pentacle, it's a usually a material thing, an earthly thing. And with the knight there, it's very calm and stable. I'm getting relating to this over here, where you're not able to get some sleep and you're stressing out. With the knight over here, maybe it's more like having patience. Having patience and seeing what you have here. It's a lot of planes, a lot of plane background over here, and seeing the work that you're going to put in. So as you can see, it's kind of the similar hand gestures. First you have the divine offering you this pentacle, this tool. And now you are the knight here, fully armored with your horse, ready to use this tool. How are you going to use this tool? What are you going to do to make it work? What are you going to do to create this environment for you so you'll be able to rest? And also with the horse being still and not charging like a lot of knights usually are, it's about having patience. Next we have the Four of Wands. Wands is usually action, and the Four of Wands, as we see here, is sometimes depicted as marriage, fulfillment, happiness. You see this garden right here, not this garden, but like a lot of fruit with these leaves and earthly things. This castle, like celebration, look like they're having a party, a marriage, maybe a celebration. Maybe you're working towards that. You're working towards celebrate. I don't know. You guys are getting married. Maybe it's stressing you out. Maybe the planning of everything, getting everything together. It's pretty stressful right now. As an example, the marriage is what you're working hard towards, and also having to have patience to get things done for the marriage, for the wedding. But that's what your tool is working towards in order to achieve this. The last card we have is the Three of Swords. A lot of swords in your reading, especially over here, leaning towards the right side. Again, with the swords, it's mentally, and it's stabbing right through this heart. A lot of times it means heartbreak. Maybe what this is, there's a heartbreak on the horizon. Maybe you've already been through a heartbreak, or you might be about to go through one. And because mentally it's just not working out. Mentally, you know, the threes is usually collaboration, working together. And when it's stabbing through this heart, it's sometimes maybe it's not working out. And maybe this is the end of the road. Depending on you, like I always say, find that balance. Or you're still in this where you're able to take the swords out one by one or all together and change it. See what's not working out. Threes usually means collaboration. Well, maybe it's not working out with the other person. Maybe there's conflict. Maybe it's with a job or friends or a place that's not letting you rest, and that's why there's a conflict. So figuring out what you can do to be on that same page, or ending it and figuring out that it's not working. But yeah, finding your rest and using your new tools to build that for yourself. Reason you might be getting stressed out is because you're not finding that collaboration that's working. Maybe you need to take this new tool and have the patience to build something that will actually fulfill you and give you that rest that you deserve. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think, and check out your other signs as well.